Hey everyone, this is Tina with Dirt Therapy, and today is a beautiful, slightly cooler day, but we have had some major rains going on the last few days, even had some tornadoes in our area, and that really did some major damage to people's homes and businesses. And we're expecting rain for the next 3 days. So today is my window to try to get some of the stuff done that I want to get done. So the main thing that I would like to get done is edge the boxwood hedge area and get a couple of the boxwoods from another location in to fill in where some have died. So I'm going to take you over there and I'll show you what's going on with that area. The area that I'd like to work on today is where this boxwood hedge is, and it goes all the way around to this curbing that we have around our courtyard and pond area. And then we have our serviceberry tree that is a few years old, planted here. I do have my hose link here, but that'll eventually be relocated. It's been great here because it can go all the way down each side of our garden, because this one is an 82-foot one, and it can reach that direction, and it can get some direction over in these areas that we need it, but then it will also carry on to those areas and get all the way to the fountain area. So it's really a nice hose link, but the only problem is that it is just in a terrible location, and we're just going to relocate. The plan for this area is to clean up and make an edge that goes all the way around the boxwood hedge. You can see that I had started putting cardboard down over the winter, and I've killed off the curved area that I am really shooting for, but I'm also going to come out at the edge of the loop here in the center, like right here, sorry about my finger, but take you all the way down to where the other entrance is to the courtyard. I also have a few boxwoods that I can replace in these sections. I lost 4 of them, so I'd really like to be able to fill them. I just don't know if I can find ones that are this size that will look as good. I may just have to take them from this section here, because I have a few over here. I have 6 altogether over here, so I could take them from this location and move them over, which they were planted at the same time as the other ones, although I have one that is going like crazy huge. I don't think that I would take that one out. I think I would just leave that one and then take out the other smaller 4 to fill in. I don't know, I may go and get some other ones to fill this spot here, but my vision is to remove the hose link and put it in a better location that can reach the whole garden avenue. And then here I'd like to have either a paver walkway or just have a grass walkway for now, going around the tree on the left side, the serviceberry tree on the left side, and then have also a grassy spot in this direction to go with a grass pathway. And then here in the center have a horseshoe that kind of comes around the back of the serviceberry tree, and then this become all garden planting. So I have a vision. I also installed a bobo hydrangea hedge around the putting green to kind of give a little bit of a stopping point in the grass edging, so it will lead you out into the yard some more. And I also put cardboard down in the section around the bobo hydrangeas to try to work on getting that edge on this side. So I am going to be working on edging today as much as I can get done. It's a lot of work for sure, but I am just going to carve out the grassy areas around the hedges sections, the bobo hydrangea section and the boxwood section. So I got the edging done. It only took about 30 minutes for me to get this done, and I was able to get a tree, get it dug out all the way around. So I'll just kind of show you what the vision is here. And I've taken it all the way to this area here, and of course I'll kind of straighten this out a little bit more. This will just stay grass for now and have a couple stepping stones until we really kind of revamp this whole area. But so far I've just put all of the grass pieces and dirt up towards the top here, and I am going to get some cardboard and just lay it down to kind of kill the grass out from underneath it. I'll do some weeding now, but the structure of it is much better. Now you can kind of see a defined space where we're going to have a walkway. So the project's coming along nicely. I was able to get the cardboard down, and I did pull as much grass as I could, and I've made it around about most of the way around. I still have to get some more cardboard, but I only have probably about 5 of the shrubs left to work around. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on this end of the garden bed and start laying out my mulch. Hi, you can probably tell this is a different day, but we got some severe rainstorms over the last few days, so I haven't been able to finish my hedge project. I will apologize in advance. I cannot control our neighbor's dog, so he is a pretty barky, but just bear with me. Once he gets used to everything, he will be fine. So this is the area that I'm working on, and I think it's coming along really nicely. I did all the edging and put cardboard down. You can see I still have some areas where I need to fill up mulch, but because of the rain, it kind of like prolonged this project. So the only spot I have left is towards the end of the boxwood hedge, where you can see that box. I still need to break it down and lay it down in that section. I have got most of this done. I am adding some pavers in here. These are our hummingbird pavers that we make on site as part of our business. And I find that it's a natural way to come from the gazebo and kind of come through this area to a grass pathway to get to the rest of the yard. Another place that I found that we kind of cut through is this section right here. So I want to put a couple more pavers here and lead us out into the grass pathway. And there's a spot down a little ways, this spot and another spot down, that I think in the future I'm going to have to take a couple of the boxwoods that are in another section that match these and replace them, because they died and I really want them to be about the same size as the rest of them. So I'm going to have to finish that up. I also have to trim up the cardboard, but I've got most of it all done and ready to go. We're also going to do the tree over there and edge that really nice with more mulch. We're also going to edge this area here with the 5 bobo hydrangeas that are surrounding the putting green. And I'm sorry, grandson toys all over. That is life. And we're going to make a edge here and mulch that in as well. So you have a grass pathway to walk into the yard, and you can enter it from 2 locations. So let me turn around again just to show you the plan. So we have this walkway right here, and then the hose reel is going to be moved. It's going to be relocated a little bit closer to the rose trellis here. And then this area here will eventually come out straight, kind of like this, on either side. And this is going to be planted up with flowers. And then you'll be able to choose to go on the other grass walkway or this walkway to take you into the rest of the yard. And I think it's going to be really great. This has been my vision since we planted this tree a few years ago, and I just really want to take your eye from this is our main garden avenue, and it's really beautiful right now, but we get to a certain point and there's nothing to look at over on this side really. So I really want to incorporate some flowers on the other side, so you feel like you're surrounded by flowers and not just one-sided garden space. I did get the 2 trees and the putting green all cleaned off and edged and with mulch. So here is the completed space. I also, because when we went to go put the pool fence in, it was kind of a different type of step down. So instead of making it straight here, like I had originally carved out, we had it kind of curve around to this post to make way for the gate to open for the pool and it to be an easier transition down. So that wraps up the project. I am so happy with how it turned out. We've had so much rain that it definitely doesn't look as good as it did when I first did it. But I don't know what happened to the footage that when I did the trees. I had a whole bunch of footage and I just don't know what happened to it. So I wanted to make sure that at least you knew that I did get it done. It was just after I got the boxwood hedge done. I did it probably about a week later. I was able to come out and do the putting green and the 2 trees. So thank you everybody, and we'll see you next time. Have a great garden day.